Constable FM, you're locked in your number one hit music station. It's the Midday Oasis. And on a Friday, and you guys already know that sometimes we just flip the scripts. Today is a different day because, sometimes when it's good news, we call for it. And when it's bad news, we still call for it, right? And so what it is today is, things happen, like they always say. But setting things should not happen to setting people, or setting things should not happen to anybody. I mean, that's a fact. We got rights. We have rights to our life. We have rights to your freedom is what is obtainable. I mean, you feel like you own certain things in life and should not be taken by force. And especially when you just realize that things are not done the right way, right? And whether we like it or not, we're here to question it sometimes. We're here to question it even most times. Sometimes, like I say, and most times it's okay to question setting things, right? 12 minutes past 11 o'clock, it is the Midday Oasis. I'm D.O. to the T and the Energy God, and I've got one of the best to ever do it. I'm still doing it. Actor extraordinaire, rapper extraordinaire. He just gave me a compliment a few days ago about me not being a rapper, but I dropped bars. I'm like, okay, fine, on Twitter. And the thing is, for you guys, you just think that things can just happen to just anybody. Is one guy nobody ever thought in this life. Everybody knows kills. Everybody knows kills. And thinking about it, right? For that kind of thing to happen, it is a big deal, and that's to tell you that we are all in danger. If you want to think about it, if that's the way it'll happen, just take it from me that we are all in danger, right? So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm only talking about the one and the only Ikechukwu. He's right here. Kills, what's good? What's good. First, thank you for even obliging to come because we've not been able to reach you for days. You've been devastated, unhappy about this development. And, thank you for granting me this interview. Thank you for granting the people this interview for coming through because you didn't want to do this. But it's good. It's good. Let's have this conversation. How are you doing, Kills?
I've had better days. I thank God for life, first and foremost. I thank God for being here. I thank God I'm still able to be here. You're my neighbor. You would have not even known that I was gone.
Yeah, because the thing is, what's funny is we sometimes we jog in the morning, and just to keep body and soul together. And I didn't hear from you for a while, and I get on social media, and I see a video of you talking about you picked up by some set of people, and
it's now our house. They picked me up from our house, like 2 minutes away from the house. 2 minutes, bro. If we run the same way we run from home, going around the estate, jogging around the estate, the same way we do that. If we jog straight from in front of our house to where I got picked up from, right? It won't be up to 90 seconds. Maybe we can do it in 90 seconds.
That's crazy. So what exactly happened? Now, this might be a really stupid question, but everybody knows Kills. You're a straight up guy, and everybody thinks Kills is armor. Like some things are never gonna go through. This is like if you understand what I'm trying to say, people actually picture Kills as a robot. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, listen.
So that kind of thing happening to you.
I'm one of the hardest guys I know. I am, and you know me, I'm a very humble guy. I know the yarn. I'm one of the hardest guys I know. That said, I'm even the same guy that, yes, how long ago, not too long ago, when I saw that Sars guy beating that guy on Insta, I said, man, I pray to God that this guy, some idiot like this, doesn't run into me in the street one-on-one. I was collecting gun from my mother. This was not one-on-one. It was like 5, all in black, no names, no numbers, no nothing. Everybody get AK. And these AKs, everybody, we don't see AK now. We don't see AK tire now. You understand? But triple magazine AK, say bullet day. Do you understand? It's not a situation where it's one of those our regular guys on it. Because I know most of the cops on the island. Let's be real. Most of us entertainers, we know most of them. Even if we don't know them by name, we know each other by face. They don't chop our money tie. You understand? But these guys, And these guys, they kept on bragging about being from the mainland. Yeah, these island police, they made us soft. No problem that they will teach us a lesson today. Say now us born your now born this our hillocks here, be no problem. Do you understand?
But that wasn't. And the thing is, how do you connect that incident to to picking?
They don't need a connection. They don't need a connection. Have they needed a connection before? This is SARS we're talking about. It's not their problem didn't start today. Their problem didn't start today. And yeah, a lot of my brain might actually, like when I'm speaking right now, it might sound like I'm twitching or I'm tweaking, because like I got so many like visuals and so many thoughts in my head at the same time. I'm trying to correlate them and, you know, at least speak as articulated as possible right now. But the honest truth is, like, I tried to shut down from the amount of calls, messages, comments, etc., etc. Some people, man, Nigerians, and we're a different breed. We're a different breed. It's just highlighted a much bigger issue. Like, forget the fact that I'm not dead. Forget that. Forget the fact that this didn't, you know, that this happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We as a people were actually on edge. We're on that edge. We're on that edge. And people online are saying trigger. We just need a trigger. We just need a trigger. We're past the trigger, yo. It's a little breeze. It's like a little blow of air. And we're over the edge for anything, everybody. And it is a poverty state of mind that's killing us. Because, yeah, there are a few of us that are actually doing all right, or doing better than all right, or doing way better than all right, you know. But the masses have been suffering for a long time. And right now, some of the masses will be saying, it's good. Share una celebrities, una elites. You get me? But I know they feel waiting we they feel. Like I feel, and I mean, you understand where we dey. Do you get?
Yeah.
Because guess what? I've also seen videos of dudes who were not criminals, but ate bullets and died right there at the hands of SARS. I was speaking to a lot of people have called me. A lot of people have called. Let me just say that one first and foremost. People I know, people I don't know. And shout out to Juliet Ibrahim. She had a few people call me, and there was one particular person that actually called me. He's the essay to the vice president. His name is Faye. I know this guy actually, he doesn't know me from Adam. I mean, he knows me as an artist. He knows me as an actor. He knows me as the guy, you know. And he even called me legend, like the regular people in the streets. So I'm just like, okay. And my dude was like, he took time to actually talk about this issue, because like, and he was quite clear that this issue is there, man. Where do we attack this issue from? You understand? Where do I attack this issue from? So it's not even people. My point about bringing him up is that there are people in positions of power that are overwhelmed by the issue themselves.
Okay, so why, in your own conclusion, why would you conclude that it is SARS?
Why would I conclude that it is SARS?
Why would you say
first thing the guy said, oh, it be like say you don't know SARS, Abi? You don't know SARS, Abi? Do you want me to get all demonstrative? Do you want me to articulate the situation from A to E for you to get it? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like 100% those are SARS. They said it themselves with their own mouth. Now, when the guy landed the first blow on my face, right? And I looked at him, the guy got upset. I could tell he got upset because he used his whole might. I saw him use his whole might. Like, my brain is like, I have a photographic memory. There's not one of those faces that I'll see and not be able to make 100% identification. Do you understand?
You can.
1000%. I would love to, because, you know, it's one thing for these guys to have guns in their hands and be acting all, you know, rambunctious. But it's another thing, one-on-one. I said that before and I'll say it again, because at the end of the day, you have to get to the root of the issue. And the root of the issue, there's a huge insecurity with these dudes. In the masses, there's a huge insecurity. But let us focus on these guys that have these guns and are wearing these non-uniformed uniforms, right? Because there's no way to identify them by name or by number.
Even right? The van didn't have any identity.
But none. No. It's RRS. It's RRS vehicles. These are police cars, 100% police cars. These are guys operating under the premise of police. Whether they're police or not, we don't know, because we can't identify them. Do you understand?
So the car had IRS on it.
Yes, of course.
Wow.
100%. Now, like I said, let's use these guys to identify the issue first. These guys, they're underpaid, they're undereducated, but they're given this power to go and rampantly be unruly, be above the law. So they're going to take advantage of it.
Okay, so
they're going to take advantage of it.
Now, the part of the story you mentioned about taking your money, and you mentioned Wazobia, and you said you got a name.
One of the dudes,
yeah,
the pretty much the ringleader.
Okay.
At some points, he kept on, because I mean, like I said, there's no way to track these dudes. So even in my fear, I was still trying to find some kind of link, some kind of trail, if not paper, electronic, something. And I remember him mentioning that he's shocked. Say, I know, recognize him. Say, he know me now. This is at the end though. He know me now. You don't know me from Wazobia. I did there Wazobia. I think his name started with a G. I want to say Gamboski or Gambuza or Gambozi or something like that. But he said Wazobia FM. That's why I buzzed you, and I was like, yo, you know what? Because my idea was to get you to go out there and do like you wanted to take a picture of you and the police that you're cool with, and to show some kind of solidarity, and then I can utilize that picture as like, you know, okay, no, that's not him, not number one, not number two, not number three, not number, that's him, that's him, that one was there, that one was there, that one was there. You get me?
Yeah. Be
able to identify the culprit. But at the end of the day, you have to realize that I'm not the first victim. Just because this happened to me, if I show you some DMs, if I show you some calls that came in, other human beings, I don't want to say celebrities, but other human beings, period, not just celebrities, non-celebrities, people who have gone through it, a lot of women too have gone through this plight and been dealt with, you know.
There was one it is a routine, and even one of my friends, I'm going to call him up if I can. His name is Baggy, and he just got a call. Like even it happened to a guy here at the station. You know, they just picked him up through his mechanic. They went to his house through the mechanic, and they said, you know what, we're looking for this guy and you and that, and picked him up, took him somewhere else. And it's like they get so much information about you that they just use that against you. And
it makes absolutely no sense.
Even one of my friends, they went to where he works, but they met a lady there. But the only reason why they could not pick up the lady was because they had people working there. There were a lot of people questioning, why do you want to pick this lady? He said, oh, there's this guy they're trying to pick. And I said, yeah, but pick the guy. Why pick the lady? Then
what are you picking? This is another thing that it just blows my mind. What are you picking? What are you picking? At the end of the day, what are you picking? This is like we allow ourselves get accustomed to a certain modus operandi. Doesn't mean that modus operandi is correct. What are you picking? What is your reasonable cause for picking? How did you identify this picky? Like, I mean, what are you picking? For real? Like, these police have stopped me. How can I identify that they're even police, first and foremost? Just because they have guns and they have police car. They can rent it from police. We know that one happens all the time, especially during Christmas. Do you understand? They rent police guns, they rent police cars, they rent police uniforms. We know that one. So, how are we identifying them that they are real and that they are not real? Are you getting me? Yeah. Second of all, okay, let's say you are real. Are you not supposed to go through some type of protocol? Are you not supposed to identify who is in the car? Okay, are you looking for what are you looking for? Drugs, open containers of alcohol, or prostitution, or criminals, theft, murderers, whatever. You identify the people that you're with. You identify that, okay, this is Dotu from Cool FM. But no be criminal now. No problem. Okay, baba, they go. Sorry. Stop and search? What the hell is stop and search? And if this stop and search is a stop and search that is really a real stop and search, why you they select who you they stop and search? No big motor we get tint, we get protection, go big motor. Is that not the one that you should really want to stop and search what's inside? But because now big motor, I don't know if he they inside this motor. Baba, toile. Anything for the boys? Anything for the boys? Happy weekend, Baba.
Did they ask for money at the spot?
Bro, no. They landed me blows at the spot. 3 to be specific. and then two grabbed me from behind. And as the two grabbed me from behind, were pushing me into the back part of the hillocks, banging my head and my back on the car as it's going. The same guy that gave me those 3 blows came back and gave me again on my chin. Gah! Do you understand? So I'm like, oh, where am I speaking? Where am I speaking? Where am I moving? How am I? If I had even that first guy that got me, if I had even attempted to fight him back, how am I sure my back would not have eaten bullets? How am I sure? How am I sure?
So when they told you they took you didn't know where they took you to.
So after they got, let me go back to the story. So after they put Chris and Chris's P, I believe the guy was Chris's P, I'm not sure. After Chris is Fireboy's manager, right?
He was picked too.
After me, I was in the back of the hillocks watching them getting picked, and I tried to use that opportunity of them getting picked to come out of the hillocks and get some kind of notoriety, let someone see my face. So because a couple of cars were going by on the other side, and these niggas are pulling me back into the car, and because these guys have seen me now, they now bundle these guys and put them in the hillocks with me. So it was me, Chris, and the other guy, and I was just driving, just driving slowly on the expressway, just heading towards the mainland, yanning out. I mean, obviously you can say those ones that they were yanning inside the kind of boju to make us fear, so we go drop the most way we feel drop, at least begin beg. That's what you say now. But what about those people that never made it home? What about those that never made it home, that we just see their bodies? Do you understand?
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Because your
bros Dotun, your money and 1 million, no? Or there, ignorant moral suckers. Ignorant moral suckers, 1 million. Money now 1 million. Go ATM. ATM they agree 1 million. ATM they even agree past 150. I don't care how much money you have in your account. Do you understand? That guy from the north kept on saying, "Ha, you sabi move. You sabi move. Your body no go move when I put 2 inside you. You go die this night. They no go find you. They no go know say you miss self." You see how I'm looking at you? The guy was like, before he jumps, bro, trust me, there's no amount of kung fu you want to use to fight that one. I'm not Jet Li. Jet Li they dodge bullets, but that one are for film. Do you understand? And let's not even let it get into any kind of comical state of mind, because like I'm that guy. The thing has happened. Shit was still here. Yeah, let's at least look at the brighter side, bro. I keep trying, but I can't see the brighter side. People keep on saying, it is well. It is not well. People keep on saying, man, don't worry, man, you go better. It is not getting better. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm done with all those positive references and all those things we want to do. I'm tired. People have been saying that we celebrities, that we don't stand up, we don't talk about none of these things. And me, I've been talking, in my own little small corner. It's you people that don't want to listen, but me, I'll talk and I'll keep on talking. Because it's not just me. It's our nation. Our nation is under attack, whether you like it or not, by ourselves. We're the ones putting ourselves under attack, and it's not going to stop until we rise up. I'm sorry, I'm not inciting any kind of revolution before you people want to come and pick me up based on the fact that I said revolution. I am saying wholeheartedly to the whole nation, yes, I'm talking directly into the microphone to each one of you, we will all die by our own hands unless we change the game now. If we do not stand up, if everybody wants to be political about their answers and their solutions about every and anything, just because you don't want to shut your account, you don't want to shut your pocket, you don't want to mess up that relationship you have with that person that's in power, that is feeding off of all the negativity that's going on in the country, that's what you want to do, then go ahead. But don't come near me, don't speak to me no more, please. Don't act like you're my friend, don't act like you care, because I'm one of the realest G's that you'll meet, and I've learned about myself over the last few years that I allow myself bend. I'm not bending anymore. So you will hear a lot of speaking from me moving forward. That's the honest truth. If they want to, at this point, if they want to kill me, no problem. At least I've started talking, and then they'll say, it's because he was talking and they killed him. Maybe that one. Maybe when I die, maybe you people will ginger. Oh, actually they won't, because there's a guy on Instagram today that said, therefore kill you now. Maybe when they kill you now, people go to make noise now. It go better now. Do you understand?
We got to go on a break. We'll be right back on the show. Ikechukwu is right here on your number one hit music station, and he's recalling the ordeal he faced a few days ago. He allegedly said he was actually picked up by Sars, and you know, the drama that ensued after that, and I think we need to pay attention to this conversation. Numbers are 2710969, 2712969, and 2713969. You can call these numbers if you want to talk to Ikechukwu. We're going on a very quick break. We'll be right back on the show.
Just touch it.
Touch yourselves. Touch your friends. But don't touch that dial. 969. We'll be right back.
Yo. Check this out.
969. Hit music every time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the world famous sponsored event. Storm is definitely in the building. Senator Soil, you get you in real quick.
Back to Lagos, trying to become famous. Showed love to the people, even if they try to play us. With storm on my back, now they really, really hate us. But you know we Igbo boys, so no, they cannot fade us. Shake us, but still they cannot break us. Johnny just come is what they try to make us. Whispering rumors, even in the papers. Crucifying me because I am the savior. First hits, Escalade, remix. Dari asked Alade, the boy is real sick. Put me on Fuji, the crowd was moving. The people choosing no other. That's when this brother came, yelling and screaming his name. It was insane how I came and changed the game. And I showed love and got them back. Mr. Nice Guy's gone, now the kills is back.
I carried the cross, so you owe me. I showed you love and you stole me. Would you like me better if I'm crucified? I tried, but no more Mr. Nice Guy. Oh my, Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. I try, but no one is the nice guy.
Famous is an army, soldiers, Navy, coming up in the boot camp, not drive you crazy. That's why we never lazy. Use what God gave me, don't be hasty to knock us down to the pavement. Amen, made men like Cosa Nostra, connect like PC, call us IBM, Evil Boy Mafia, IBM. No more freebies, no more dreaming like GT. I know they really wanna see me go. Oh my God, why children love me so? And why now I'm just beginning to blow? I used to hate to keep marching the road. Another day, another step to the goal. But you keep still pulling my coat. My coat.
No lie, I carried the cross, so you owe me. Well, I showed you love and you stoned me. Would you like me better if I'm crucified? I tried, but no one is the nice guy. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. I tried, but no one is the nice guy.
The nice guy, it's time to pay back. About to pay back. The kills don't play that. Ass on my chest, the storm, and yes, the Maybach. Son of the sun, I'm tired of being so laid back. Take that, they don't see, you know he hate that. Bro, famous academy, I swear you lay flat. I carried the cross, a burden from way back. I talk with the frost, boss, you know I pay cash to make cash. I hustle every time the breeze blow. He throws JFK, I creep low. Uzi Quendo's a killer, I swear the reload. World famous will leave you below. Automatic in magazine, whatever for the cream. So leave the attitude, gratitude is what you need. World famous, world famous, world famous, world famous.
No lie, I carried the cross, so you owe me. Well, I showed you love and you stoned me. Would you like me better if I'm crucified? I tried, but no one is the nice guy. Oh my, 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 oh my. I tried, but no one is the nice guy. I carried the cross, so you owe me. Well, I showed you love and you stoned me. Would you like me better if I'm crucified? I tried, but no one is the nice guy. Oh my, 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 oh my. I tried, but no one is the nice guy.
Ikechukwu. 96.9 Cool FM, your number one hit music station. It's the midday oasis. 22 minutes. We're about to hit 12 o'clock. Don't forget, 12 o'clock is the cool Nigerian vibes of God Kills right here. Ikechukwu, and we are having a great conversation. Well, a great conversation, and we're talking about drama, actually. So, it is a big deal. We don't even, sometimes, you know, we just come to work, and, or you wake up in the morning, and it's bad news. And, if you think about it, what he went through, I mean, this is a state, if I want to go back, I'm trying to recall exactly what, Fresh L, went through. It is almost the same thing, right? They picked him up with his friends, put him in the back of even guess what? They drove in his car and took him all somewhere around Lagos Island, and in a dark corner, they told him to get down with his friends and told him, you know what? We can end it here, just right here, or just give us all your money. And he wired all his money to them. Then they let him go. But it was just like a night out like this with his friends. You know, he spoke about it, you know, like how we do here. We just run through it and that's it. It ends here. And now happening to Ikechukwu. And the truth is, we've heard these stories over and over again. It's happened to a lot of people. So, it's just ironic that we just see these things happen and we just sometimes just let it be. You know, we just talk about it and ramble about it and we just let it be, and it's still happening. And I mean, I asked some basic questions. And first of all, in a van that has RRS, definitely if you see a van like that, you know definitely it's for the police, right? We're not sure, but and there's a lot of complaints about uniforms. Like you don't see them wear uniforms with no tags, although they say at some point you can identify Sars through some badge and
through what? Which badge?
There's a time they were doing descriptions of how you can actually identify SARS.
Listen, let me cut straight to the fact. All that is see finish, eye service, people that want to be in front of the camera for some reason or another. Dude, at the end of the day, right? They are not dealing with the issue. They have a bunch of bad eggs in their basket and they don't care enough to do a cleansing. They don't. They would rather us be at the end of the stick, get the short end of the stick continuously, because at the end of the day, all we do is cry about it, but we're not in the position to make a change. The only way we can make a change is if we all unite together against the issue, relentlessly. Not just 1 day or 2 days or 3 days and then all of a sudden we're back to promoting our music and back to the next movie we got coming out, or you know what I'm saying, back to regular scheduled programming. Nah, man, that programming is exactly what needs to be broken.
Okay, so if you're given this you're actually responsible for actually cleaning this act up, what would you do?
First and foremost, there needs to be a re-education of the police force. First and foremost, there needs to be a re-vetting. They have to re-vet. And when I say vet, go and check the resumes of all your hired police officers. They have to be educated first and foremost. And it cannot be forged certificates. It has to be real education. So you cannot have police officers that can't read. You cannot have police officers that can't write. And in a nation that we've had teachers in schools that can't read and write properly, and they're still teachers, in a nation that actually allows that, what do you think they're doing in the police force? So we have to get back to the origins of the problem. They have to be educated, they have to be properly trained, they have to be properly facilitated with the equipment and the necessary tools to actually carry out their jobs. Do you understand? There is no, go to any other part of the world. All right. I'm sorry to make comparisons, but that's all we have. Compare and contrast.
How do you get out of the place? How do you get back home?
Bro, let's forget about this story itself and let's focus on the main issue. The main issue is SARS. That is the main issue. What happened to me, like you said, has happened. How many times have you heard the same story? How many times have you heard it?
I mean, I just mentioned the one for Fresh L. He was on the show as well.
Do you understand? You've heard the story a bunch of times. Nothing has changed because we always focus on the story and we focus on the sympathy that the individual, the victim, needs, or we feel needs to be given to that person and all that. But at the end of the day, does any real work go in? No, nothing. You said it yourself. What came out of it? He came out here, he said his own story. What came out of it? Nothing. There are many other people. If I name the amount of celebrities that have called me and told me about their own issues, we've seen some other celebrities, their own issues bubble to the top. You get me? Forget celebrities. Regular human beings, regular people who don't have celeb attached to them, who don't have any kind of notoriety attached to them. What about them? Those are the ones that suffer the most. Because guess what? Even though these guys looked at me and treated me like they didn't recognize me, at the end of the plight, after they collected all the money, this Ikechukwu, Sha, you stubborn, Sha. When we go meet Don Jazzy now, wind down, wind down. When they chop money, the same motherfuckers. Sorry. But the same people. Do you understand?
It's crazy.
They know what they're doing. They know that there is this big vacuum of space that they're taking advantage of, and they're reveling in it. They're reveling in it to the point of they're so drunk in their own conviction and their confidence that they can do whatever they like, whenever they like, and nothing will happen. And they will look you in your face with their red eye and tell you nothing will happen. And if you like, don't believe it now. Don't believe it. Unfortunately for you, if one of them just feels like, I'll go show this boy, you're a dead man and no one will find you. If they killed me, because I did Ogbojo, or I tried to fight, or I was standing my ground. Yes. And they now emptied one magazine inside my body and left me there. Let's say they even used half of the magazine to finish my face, to the point where you can't even identify my face. And then my body was just there on the road in Lagos Island. Maybe it could have probably been somewhere near Akpongbo, because they kept on driving in for a while till it got really, really dark. You get? So my body is just there. Maybe my shoe, they don't come on my shoe. People who don't see me early momo go don't collect my shoe. You know, maybe just socks, belt. You know, as people they pass, the things are going to reduce now. They're going to reduce. How do you identify me? How does that body on the floor become even a priority for identification? I'm just a carcass now.
It's crazy.
I feel be they will say, if it be Yahoo boy, and I see Yahoo boy they don't kill, oh. I see criminal, see thief where they don't kill for night, oh. Do you understand? Nobody will know it. So they'll just mush me into mass mortuary, mass grave, all that one. Meanwhile, my people will look for me, say, Ikechukwu, be like say don't travel. Me, it go be woman. It go be woman. In there on that one woman, one corner. It go soon come, go soon see him. Maybe you don't travel.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
This is overwhelming.
I said it to Faye, I know. And you can ask him. And he is the essay to the VP. I said it to him. Guy, you can be driving one random night. You just decided to say, hey, I'm on the island, I'm in Ikoyi, /Lekki, there's no real need for a security detail. I just want to drive. Let me just drive. And you're driving and you wind down your window because you feel like you are who you are. And you can say to these guys, lo and behold, as soon as you wind down your window, they snatch your phone from you. I said, bros, what are you doing next? What are you doing next? If you like, be VP self. What are you doing next? Because at the end of the day, you're only as good as your reach. And if you don't have your phone, you ain't reaching nobody. You ain't reaching nowhere. You have zero reach. Now, zero reach. So if you like, be VP self. If you like, be Osipan yourself. If they hold you and you know drop, and they don't jogodo reach one level. If they put bullets inside you there, who go know? The only problem I say VP know they move without the security detail. So it's a bad example. But you understand the point. You can be a person of power, be a person of a certain magnitude, however you want to look at it. At the end of the day, once they take your phone and you're alone, you are alone, bro. You're at their mercy and they can do whatever. They will find you randomly 2 weeks later.
Wow.
And that is exactly why I said they need to clean the entire police force. Okay? You need to clean the entire police force. You need to put people who deserve. First and foremost, bro, you see where my brain just went again. Our minimum wage is 30,000. They just agreed for it to be 30,000. 30,000 is not even up to $100. That's for a whole month. That's $25 a week before tax. That's what you want people to survive on. Then you wonder where the poverty is coming from. Meanwhile, we have guys in Senate that are collecting millions a month for what? What do you call it? Hardship allowance. Have you heard of that one? Because the economy is bad now compared to what it used to be. So we have to give you an extra allowance for hardship. Our governor in Imo State is creating new minister of happiness. The extent to which the audacity is being taken these days by these people put in positions is ridiculous. You would think that, okay, if you are chopping that much, at least do something. Do something. But they like it exactly how it is right now. They love it because no one can really be called to deal. No one can be made to fess up to their responsibilities as long as they have bar. As long as bar they talk saying that money be fine boy, abi. Shana so they talk am now. And that same song that you're saying that money be fine boy, it is the same song, the same effect that song is having on the higher is having on the lower, because that same song is psychologically depressing the masses. Because so what? Because I don't get money, I know be fine person. Because I don't get money, it no go better for me. That's what you're telling me. That doesn't have any hope of reaching this kind of big money that you're talking about, and I'm supposed to still like you. You rub it in my face that I don't have money and you have money, and I'm supposed to like you. Now when bad thing now happen to you, I'm supposed to say, hey, yeah, Ikechukwu, they kidnap you, they nearly kill you. Oh my God. God punish you there, Ikechukwu, make you die there. Now so they go talk now. You lucky said they no kill you there. We all of us, my brothers, where they kill every day. You know they hear them because you be Ikechukwu, you there on top Cool FM, they talk now. I mean, make people they hear you. Are you getting me? Yo, bro, when I think about it, man, we're the cause of the problem. When I think about it, we are the cause of the problem. Let's be real. We are the cause of the problem. We do not pay it forward. We are not a giving society. Going to a church every Sunday to go and drop money for your pastor isn't that, or give tithes. That doesn't make you a charitable individual. Giving to the beggars in the street that have a clandestine like organization for collecting this money and pushing this money to other endeavors, that doesn't make you charitable. Charitable is you know your guy that you self went to school with, that you self they drink beer with. You don't say you never get job, and you don't say job day your office. Help your guy get job now. Make your guy to begin the work now. Oh, that your chairman from the other side. You get one guy, you get one position for the office where they find person, and that babe where you know from the other side. No do like say you want. Why must knocking be involved? Help the person get the job. Just sake of say this person need the help. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Real talk.
We don't think like human beings anymore, bro. We don't think like human beings. We don't. That's the honest thing. We think like animals on different levels, though. Some more beastly, some more beastly than others. Do you understand? But we're all thinking like freaking animals. Everybody out for their self. If you see person they brush babe for that side, I'm gonna put mouth to them. If you brush you, I'm gonna put mouth to them. Go talk to them. You they involved. No go join hand. Wait to concern you. Mind your own business. Do you understand? Meanwhile, if you are the person where they brush, you go to look at like, why they know they help me? Why they know they help me?
Crazy. We're going on a break. We'll be right back on the show.
Problems are plenty.
Crazy.
They didn't start with me.
Crazy. In your mind, Ikechukwu, LD, and DJ Z.
Don't play that song.
Why?
It's too happy. It's too happy. Play something sad. We're in a sad time.
Okay,
right
you
now.
want to play Hustling and Grinding? What about that?
It's too happy.
Really?
It's too happy. If I don't even play the Ikechukwu song, play something. Play something has to change. Play J1. I beg. Play J1. Shout out to J1. Something has to change. Play Baba. Play something that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay. We'll be right back in the show.
Because something got to change. Something got to change. Something got to change now. Something got to change right now. Real talk.
Okay, so I'm gonna get my hands on it. So guys, something has to change. I'm trying to get my hands on it. This one here. That's it. Yeah, that's it. We're right back in the show, guys. This is J1 IJ.
Can't lie, can't wait no more. Can't lie, I can't wait no more. Can't lie, can't wait no more. Can't lie, I can't wait no more. I can't jọ̀wọ́ wá mi rí, owó jọ̀wọ́ wá mi rí. Ìyá òkè sómi ọbẹ̀ bàbá, bless me before it gets too late. I can't jọ̀wọ́ wá mi rí, owó jọ̀wọ́ wá mi rí. Ìyá òkè sómi ọbẹ̀ bàbá, bless me before it gets too late. Something must to change. 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 Feel like I'm the only one. Cell phone no the ring at all. Suicide not the only thing with the call. I know they say, I know they try. Every time I still they ask, cause I don't tire to the cry. Ella me masu, beire komi, kire me makoja mi. Ella lie, can't wait no more. Can't lie, I can't wait no more. I can't want me read. Oh, what you want me read? Y'all can show me a bed, papa. Bless me before it gets too late. I can't want me read. Oh, what you want me read? Y'all can show me a bed, papa. Bless me before it gets too late. Something must to change. 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 Something must to change.
Don't give up. Don't do it. Okay? You are very close and I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Don't give up. Be strong. Hold on. Okay? Victory is yours.
You're 96.9 Cool FM. J1 IJ. Something must change. 3 minutes, we're about to hit 12 o'clock, and we've had a good time with Ikechukwu. I just want to ask you one more question. Are you doing any investigation into this, or you just want to let it lie?
Did you just say, or I just want to let it die?
I'm saying, do you want to let this, not generally about, I'm talking about the incident actually. Do you want to, are you letting it lie, or you're actually getting to the root of this?
My brother, to be honest, we're definitely getting to the root of it as much as possible. Like I said, and like you know, these guys, they move in a manner that you can't actually identify them. This is the truth, unless someone sees some video footage and says, oh, that's the guy from so and so place, he lives here, he does this, or he works from this precinct, or this station, or other than that, man, there's no other way to identify these guys. So I'm going to do my best and track down as much as possible. I'm speaking to authorities as we speak right now. I'm speaking to different people in the authorities as we speak right now. And I'm going to put my 100% into this as much as possible. I mean, not just for me, but for, you know, the prevention of this happening to any other person. You know, I mean, there are real criminals out there, and while you were dealing with me, they were getting away. You understand what I'm saying? That's the honest truth. In fact, you were actually playing the role of the criminal at that point in time, at that junction. So I can't say anymore. I mean, I don't want to say anymore at this point. You know, I've already made myself a target, and since I am a target at this point, I might as well remain a target. Shoot me, come at me. I will document it as much as I can, and hopefully we can reach the right people to make the right change, because the ones who are in position right now are not doing anything at all.
Thank you so much, Ikechukwu, for sharing your story on the show and sharing your time as well, right? We'll be looking out for what's going to happen afterwards, and you guys put the words out there. We are going to do our own investigation, because our station was popped in the conversation. So
yes, now I only said what I saw. I only said what I heard. I only said what happened. You know what I'm saying? And in no way and in no manner or form am I trying to implicate Cool FM, Wazobia FM, you know, in any manner or form, in any kind of, I'm not trying to implicate you guys or saying you guys were complicit in any form at all, okay? But the guy did say that, he works with Wazobia FM. He did say that. You get, whether he was just yarning dust or whether it was actually a mistake on his part in divulging that information, maybe he's not even aware, you know, but we're looking into it.
So we'll look into it. Thank you, Kills. Still 96.9 Cool FM. Still in the mid-day says back to the show. Don't forget, guys, we'll kick up the cool Nigerian vibes any minute from now, right? So more music. Enjoy yourself. And like I always say, please
be safe.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
We'll be right back.
Can't lie, can't wait no more. Can't lie, I can't